Okay, APU on. And we'll see if I can remember. We'll compare our progress versus theirs once we're underway. Okay, we are gonna request pushback. And actually, before I do that, okay, stream looks okay. Let me just check with the link. Yep, Lisbon to Madeira. Looks like it's just fine. Okay, as far as ATC, we've got Lisbon ground, and we've already got our clearance. And we've got APU on the bus, bleed air, turn the packs off, anticipating an engine start, and disconnect ground power. And ground air. Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 38 mic is ready for facing south, would be facing right. Okay, so we are the further away Air Portugal. Looks like the closer one is Airbus. Let's see where they're going.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
They're going to Gibraltar.
Departure checks completed. Bypass inserted.
Here comes the tug.
Locking gear.
Roger. Nose
This is ground.
right.
Good afternoon. 6 Mike Tango ready.
Release parking brakes, please.
6 Mike Tango, visibility 5.
Okay.
Commencing push.
Visibility 4, a bit of noise.
All engines clear.
1806. Okay, we're 4 minutes early, pushing back. And we are going to start engine number 2 today.
Ryanair 6 Mike Tango crossing I-Far to Funchal with information Juliet, please.
Correction, Ryanair 6 Mike Tango, information Juliet is now current, local QNH 1023. Brake clear to Madeira via the Gansu 6 November departure, squawk 1156.
Motoring 21% on the M2.
6 November departure and squawk 1156.
Now rising 23, 24,
Ryanair 6
25 fuel flow on.
Ryanair 6 Mike Tango ready.
Ryanair 6 Mike Tango, stand by, it is set to 1816, I will call you back.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
That is a pretty wavy taxi line.
Request clearance to Porto. Ryanair 120, muito boa tarde. Information Juliet is now current, local QNH 1023. Brake clear to Porto via the inbound 5 November departure, squawk 2730.
Clear to Porto via inbound 5 November, QNH 1023, squawk
Tow track disconnected. Bypass spin removal.
Okay, engine number 2 started, engine number 1 started.
Right is clear.
Air Portugal 151, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 151, stand by. Break Air Portugal 38 Mike, confirm credit taxi.
We are starting our engine number 1. We've got engine number 2 running, so we'll be just a couple of minutes.
Roger.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, fuel flow. Taxi light on, anti-collision light on. Okay, 2 engines started. Engine number 2 on the bus, engine number 1 on the bus. Let's switch the bleed air, dual bleed off on the APU, turn the APU off, get the packs back on, and isolation valve on auto, probe switches on, engine start switches to continuous, Taxi and anti-collision on. Okay, we're looking good. Recall checked. Controls. Full back neutral. Rudder checked. Flaps to 5. Fuel flow reset. Okay, we are ready to taxi. But we'll check just in case. Okay, generators probe heat on, anti-ice not needed, isolation valves auto, engine start switches continuous, recall checked, auto brakes RTO, engine start levers idle to 10, flight controls checked, and ground equipment clear before taxi checklist completed. Ground Air Portugal 38 Mike is ready for taxi.
Air Portugal 38 Mike, taxi radar Mike, hold short of Mike 5.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Air Portugal 38 Mike, taxi radar Mike, hold short of Mike 5.
Okay, right on Mike, hold short, Mike 5, Air Portugal 38 Mike.
Ryanair 6 Mike Tango, confirm ready to push.
Okay,
Ready to push, runner 6 Mike Tango.
right.
Ryanair 6 Mike
Mike.
Tango, push it.
Right on Mike. Where's Mike? Hold short on Mike 5. 4 Mike.
LISBON ground, subject to evacuation
From Jet 223 Zulu, good afternoon. Taxi via uniform and Alpha to stand 145.
Taxi uniform Alpha to stand 145.
I'm guessing it's there. Okay, let's go.
Air Portugal 38 Mike, Lisboa.
Air Portugal 38 Mike, first time departing from this airport. I'm going straight and I should make a right turn on Mike 1, is that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay, Roger. Thank you.
No problem. Break, Air Portugal 151, confirm ready to push.
Ready to push, Portugal 151.
Air Portugal 151, push and start is approved, face south.
Push and start approved, facing south, Air Portugal 151.
Visiting ground, Cascadia 808 with Juliet, request clearance to Toulouse.
Flat,
Oh, sorry, yes,
Yeah,
340.
340.
I just want to check where I am.
Don't know why it did that.
No problem at all. I can change it here. Just tell me what you want.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm
it's going to
supposed
be
to turn
340.
here. Yep.
340, Roger, and confirm ready to copy clear.
Stand by with that.
Roger.
And I'm supposed to hold short Mike 5.
All right, ready, Cascadia 808.
Cascadia 808, information Juliet is now current, local QNH 1023. Brake cleared to destination via the 8-bit 5 November departure, squawk
This
1174.
used to be a runway, it isn't anymore.
All right, cleared to Toulouse via the 8-bit 5 November departure, squawk 117 for Cascadia 808.
Cascadia 808, Rebecca is correct, report ready.
I need to know where
Ryanair 6 Mike Tango, request taxi.
Mike 5 is.
Ryanair 6 Mike Tango, taxi right on Zulu 3, hold short of Mike.
Let's do the 3 hold from Mike 6 Mike.
So Ryanair there, stationary.
Ground for Cascadia Air, can you confirm the QNH you gave us is 1023? We're showing 1013.
Affirm, I show here QNH 1023.
Alright, 1023.
So this is where all the Ryanairs accumulate. Looks like that Ryanair is going too. I just don't have a Mike 5.
Air Portugal 151, ready for taxi.
Air Portugal 151, taxi right on Mike, hold short of Mike 5.
Okay, taxi, Mike, short, Mike 5, Air Portugal 151.
After traffic crossing from your right to your left, continue via Mike, hold short of Mike 5.
After traffic crosses from right to left, continue via Mike to hold and voice Mike 5 on it.
Let's go. Okay, I see Mike 5 now, right at the end.
Portugal 38 Mike, contact LISBON control 125.550, bye bye.
Okay, 125.55, Air Portugal 38 Mike, goodbye. So that's Mike 5.
Eurowings 8 Delta Lima, visual. Eurowings 8 Delta Lima, cleared visual approach, runway 05, continue approach. Cleared visual approach, runway 05, continue approach, Eurowings 8 Delta Lima.
Jet 1 Alpha, Monday departure, runway 05.
To Jet 1 Alpha, wind midpoint to 040 degrees, 15 knots, runway 05, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff on 05 to Jet 1 Alpha.
Control, good day, Air Portugal 38 Mike at Mike 5 in Lisbon.
FedEx 420 identified, climb to flight level 230, final level.
Up to 230, final flight level, FedEx 420.
Left count 38 Mike, via Mike, wind 060 degrees, 5 knots, runway 02, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 02 at Air Portugal 38 Mike. All right.
8033, monitoring Econ, bye bye.
Let's line up.
Yeah, call 122, this is 590 for sure.
Okay,
Control,
before
good
takeoff
afternoon,
checklist.
Mike
Flaps set 5 and trim 6.8 required, 6.8 set.
7 knots, runway 35, clear to land.
Before takeoff checklist complete. Strobe
Clear
lights
to
on.
2309, clear to land, runway 35.
Air Portugal 17 Mike, request further descent.
171 Mike, where we called you, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1016.
3000 feet, QNH 1016, muito obrigado, Portugal 171 Mike.
To Jet 1 Alpha identified, climb to flight level.
Stable, set toga.
Hit 5.
Takeoff thrust set.
Runway 5 for Foxtrot Lead, expecting turn to Madeira, and we're at stand 360 at
80 knots.
And 5 for Foxtrot Lima, Roger, call you
Release
back.
forward pressure.
Capital 1921 identified, climb to flight level 230, final level.
Flight level 230, any chance to direct move?
Liner to 1, stand by for
Rotate.
direct. FedEx 420, proceed direct to Mulpi to rejoin the Shamax Lot Charlie arrival.
Positive rate, Kira.
Direct to Mubi to join the Shaman from the
You're going to Delta Lima landing.
Airwing Delta Lima, wind touchdown 040 degrees 13 knots, runway 05 clear to land.
Runway 05 clear to land, you're going to
Steps 1.
Arrest off, report final 35 number 1.
Final 35 number 1, shout out.
With that 3902 Zulu requesting further descent.
Yeah. With that 3902 Zulu, descend to flight level 100.
Flight level 100 with that 3902.
Easy 95 X-Ray Hotel, descend to 4000 feet, QNH 1023.
401023,
Scout 38 Mike identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Air Portugal 38 Mike. 240.
935, proceed direct to Pacto Tank 420.
Direct Papa Tank 420, push 935.
Austrian 44 X-Ray, continue climb to flight level
On our
320.
right side.
Continue climb, 320, Austrian 44 X-ray.
Scout 921, proceed direct to Multi to rejoin
level
the Shamax
240
Charlie
set.
arrival.
Standard.
And F4 Mike 10, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1012.
There's the airport that we just passed.
Portugal, what is this for race? Taking that number.
9004, wind 10 degrees, 11 knots, runway 10 clear for takeoff.
Two takeoff running 10, Portugal 100.
Scout 575, clear the island approach, runway 02. Scout 575, clear the island approach, runway 02.
Goodbye, Lisbon.
Portugal 1715 requesting.
Boa tarde.
Portugal 1715 requesting.
1715, descend to flight level 250.
Set to 250, Portugal 1715.
Easy 16 Victor November, monitor Nikon, boa tarde.
This is Romano, Air Portugal 151, all except runway 02 at 72.
Scout 51, VM November.
Alright, after takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds are on, packs on auto. And landing gear is up, flaps up, all lights.
151 VM November,
After
wind
takeoff checklist completed.
5 knots, runway 02 clear for takeoff.
The takeoff runway 03, correction 02, Air Portugal 151.
Charlie Victor Alpha, wind 020 degrees, 7 knots, 135, clear touch and go.
Clear to 035, show the cross.
Manor.
171 Mike, clear the R&D Alpha approach, runway 05, report visual.
Clear for R&B Alpha runway 05.
Wing view is
We will
nice.
report visual to call 1711.
See the views of Lisbon.
Cat 1 Alpha, continue climb to flight level 360, direct solar.
Requesting to approach WN traffic, 1895 exposure.
1897 Yankee Alpha, squawk 5403.
5403, 297 Yankee Alpha.
With Air 3902 Zulu, descend to 4000 feet, QNH 1023.
Runner 6 Mike Tango holding runway 02.
With Air 3902
So
Zulu,
we
descend
are,
to 4000 feet, QNH 1023.
Shortly going to be leaving the land mass of Portugal. So you can see we're getting to the coast here now. And this is the left view.
Then 60 service via
See
Charlie
you
Vector
later,
flight down runway
Lisbon.
05.
It's been real. Expected time of arrival at Madeira is 1946. It's 18:26, so it's an hour and 20
Traffic
minutes.
Hotel, say again.
Okay, we can let folks out of this.
Traffic Hotel, proceed traffic at your 8 o'clock, 5 miles, 4,000 feet, confirm inside.
Confirm inside.
Traffic Hotel, clear visual approach runway 02, maintain on preparation for proceeding.
Roger, maintain just preparation, like that visual approach runway.
Yeah, now cruise out is supposed to be 330.
Hotel 38 Mike, continue climb to flight level 330, clear the lead through 1 Papa High.
Okay, continue climb to flight level 330, and what was the clearance?
Hotel 38 Mike, clear the lead through 1 Papa arrival.
We drew 1 Papa arrival. Airport Eagle 38 Mike.
Alpine 704 identified, climb to flight level 180 direct strike. Stand by, break Capsule 1904, proceed direct destroyer, climb to flight level 180.
Lead.
Flight level 180, airport Eagle 104.
Lead drew 1 Papa. Wow, he's already giving me my clearance to
935, say again.
to Madeira.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Approve 3%.
Santo, Downwind 2-1.
Have you dropped again?
Santo, Downwind 2-1.
37.
Have you dropped report channel 35 number 1?
Report channel 35 number 1, Santo.
Epsilon 175, request design for runway 05, please, we are a bit higher.
These guys just can't wait. Okay, so who are we talking to now? It is Lisboa Control.
Alpha identified, proceed to direct to Sopex, Sierra Oscar Tango.
Lisboa Control. Maybe he'll give us...
I repeat the direct story, 97 Yankee Alpha.
Flight level 370.
Uniform, Sierra Alpha Lima Uniform.
370. 370. I'm gonna ask him.
Now 575, clear to 102, wind 060 degrees, 5 knots. Alpine 73, George Mike, requested requested. Alpine 73, George Mike, descent to flight level 250. Descent 250, Alpine 73, George Mike. Yeah, 1715, 3050, UNH 101. Scout 1715, descent 3000 feet, UNH 1016.
3000 feet, UNH 1018, Scout 1715.
Negative 1016.
1016, Scout 1715.
Epsilon 171, Mike, runway 05 inside.
040 degrees, 15 knots, runway 05, clear for takeoff.
He's pretty busy. I won't ask for my higher altitude yet.
Finnair 60 Charlie, clear for takeoff, runway 05, wind midpoint 040 degrees, 15 knots.
Runway 05, clear for takeoff, 0 Charlie.
CP 95, 97 Yankee Alpha, request arrival star and information.
Stand by. Pascal 17 on mic, clear visual approach, runway 05, continue approach.
Continue approach, runway 05, Epsilon 17 on Mike.
Austin 44 X-ray, monitoring the call.
Monitor Unix Home, also Professor. Control Control, VC1 Tank request.
UT1 Tank West, descent to flight level 250.
Lisbon Control, easy go to Charlie, we are ready for descent.
Easy 1 to Charlie, descent to flight level 250.
Descent to flight level 250, easy go to Charlie.
Back break, Pascal 171 mic, wind touchdown 040 degrees, 16 knots, runway 05, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 05, Epsilon 17 on Mike.
Next 60 Charlie identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Pinot 0 Charlie. 1 and 4, runway 07.
Stand by for clearance. Salutation calling say again.
1 and 4 kilos by the end.
Therefore, Kilo Romeo descend to flight level 60, direct Akubo.
And flight level 6, I don't know kilos, 1 and 4 kilos.
Carolina 35 descend to flight level 100.
No one in front of us.
TELEX Hotel, wind 06
Lots of
35 knots,
folks
runway 02, clear
going
to land.
to Madeira. 14 arrivals. We've been one of them.
35 descend to flight, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH
But
1023.
no
1,000 feet, QNH 1023.
immediate conflicts that I can see.
Connect to 419, visual, hello, squawk.
Heading 200, visual to Charlie.
Easy 97 Yankee Alpha, descend to flight level 250, turn right heading 210.
7250, right turn 210, 97 Yankee Alpha.
And 97 Yankee Alpha, when able, proceed direct to Venal, Victor Echo November, Oscar Lima.
Right to Vanna when able, 97 Yankee Alpha.
Lisbo Control Air Portugal 38 Mike requesting amended final cruise of flight level 370.
Delta 8 Mike, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370 Air Portugal 38 Mike. Okay.
Easy 155, visual.
Alright, we've got an
And
amended.
F54 Foxtrot Lima, clear to Madeira, Narta 7 Echo departure, point level 60, squawk 3303.
Gansu 14.4.
And F54 Foxtrot Lima, report correct, break NF 2419 and identified, report final level requested.
Level 380,
Switch up on Alpha, flight level 26, start climb.
Devon Alpha, climb to flight level 360, direct tower speed.
Control Cascadia 808.
Climb to flight level 310. Now 151, climb to flight level 310.
1,310. Okay.
Correct, stop to 0, descend to flight level 70.
Control Cascadia 808.
Monitoring from Porto.
So straight ahead view, we're passing flight level 327. You can just see our top of descent peaking in there in about 320 miles. We should arrive there.
Descend to flight level 100.
Gosh, I don't have the top.
Rock 4, Lima Kill, monitoring
Top of climb. That's not the right. Top of climb. Okay. So we gotta wait for top of climb before we get a top of descent. But our closest waypoint is Rolla. Rolla is 1919. So in about 40 minutes.
Control Cascadia 808.
Roughly, we'll be getting almost ready for descent.
And F4 Mike tank, field speed 180 knots.
Passing flight level 342. So we've got less than 3,000 feet to go.
Still in hold established. Alpine 73, Juliet Mike at Peeling, hold established. Was that for Alpine 73, Juliet Mike? Alpine 73, Juliet Mike at
Covers
Peeling, hold
all of
established.
this space.
At Peeling, hold established, Alpine 73.
You can see how
Easy 1 to
his
Charlie,
control
visible navigation
covers.
to Peeling,
So this
at
guy-
Peeling, hold established.
We picked him up as soon as we, actually before we took off.
But you don't get
and,
an indication that
and we're going to have him all the way down.
120, class 2.17, empty Alpha, descent to flight level 70.
70, nice.
Wizard 3920, will clear the ILS approach, runway 02.
Cleared ILS approach runway 02, Wizard 39.
135, left to Quebec, clear the ILS approach, runway 02. Delta 904, Troyer 9 Alpha, Highball.
Troyer 9 Alpha Rival, airport to 104.
For Mike 10, clear the RMC Alpha approach, runway 05. If you want to Charlie, descend to flight level 160.
descent to flight level 160, you want to try.
We'll do some cover art.
Call me descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1025, clear the approach, runway 35.
Airport to 104, requesting set.
Richmond, Charlie, 155.
904, descent to flight level 70.
Level 70, airport to 104.
Florida Trojan, Redmond,
3677, we will start 3511.
3511,
Binary 60 Charlie, continue climb to flight level 340, direct B9. Continue climb to flight level 340 and direct B9, Binary 60 short. And then flight 4 Foxtrot Lima, taxi via Alpha and Papa to top holding point, runway 10. Channel 3677 identified, that you on an even flight level advice 340 or 360. Channel 3677, I need you on an even flight level advice 340 or 360.
Roger, asking 45360.
Channel 367. So 921 descend to flight level 70.
Clear day, other than a little bit of haziness.
FX 420 descend to 4,000 feet, Cuban H 1023. Star 1715 at Pilim hold established.
Okay, let's look at conditions at Madeira Funchal.
35 Hotel uniform, Vina Madeira, stand Alpha 6. And then Farmac 10, confirm visual. And then Farmac 10, good clear visual approach
Suitable for
05,
runway
down
0
04, degrees 14 knots, runway 05, clear
5. And we've already set up the arrival.
97 Yankee Alpha, descend 3,000 feet, Cuban H 1023, clear the ILS approach, runway 10.
We can't make that, we'll wait too long, we've got Papa, Arnhem Zulu, runway 05.
97 Yankee Alpha, turn height heading 280.
Okay. So there is no ILS.
Flight level 6. VT1 tag west, descend to flight level 60.
9,000 foot runway.
And then 4 Kilo Romeo, wind 320 degrees.
Let's take a look at
clear to land.
This is the approach. So starting at Bilim, orange.
We're
going to do a loop around and come back. These points are in the flight path, so we'll just go in LNAV, BNAV, and take over at some point manually, and come in by the Bambies. Okay, so let's look at the runway direction is 49. 49.
All stations. Visual control will go back in 3 minutes.
Okay. 49. And it's pretty straightforward. Just follow the coast. Come in, but before we do that, let's take a look at the arrivals. The arrivals, any speed restrictions? So it's the Lidro 1 Papa, and let's see where that starts at Lidro. So let's go Lidro. Yep, no restrictions, and it's going to be Mike Alpha 536. No restrictions. Mike Alpha 534. We've got to be at or above 4,000. Okay, and then it's going to be Billim at or above 4,000.
All stations visually spec.
Listen, center
Billim.
speed at 233.
Yeah, 3,000.
Descending over Summit 1 Charlie. Arrival.
Okay, well,
Listen.
I want to be at Billim at 3,000, so let's modify that a little bit, just to make sure that we're down there.
And Air54 Foxtrot Lima wind.
And then we're on the
0990 degrees.
RNAV Zulu.
Clear for takeoff.
The RNAV Zulu. See, you already. Okay, you got speed limits here.
1715 with the whole
3,000.
building. Cleared RNP Alpha approach from 05.
Max 230
Send all the
knots.
to Billy and
Okay, so we need to
And
fix
I'm at
that.
Pascal 935, cleared 102, wind 320 degrees, 10 knots.
And at 528 we need to be at
Java
2,000.
904, descend to 4,000 feet, UNH 1023, field speed
is
160 knots.
Air 4,000 feet, QNH 1023, can you please repeat the speed for
528
194?
is 2,000.
160.
And then 526 is
FX 40, speed 220 knots as long as
195
possible.
knots. 526, 195, that's showing. And 522 is 160 knots. 160 knots.
0233, squawk 0767.
522
Go clear
is
76,
60
Zero
knots.
233.
522.
Alpine 7 for Foxtrot Lima, identify, climb to flight level 240.
60 knots.
Alpine 732 with Mike, shall we do another holding?
520
Alpine 732 with Mike, remain within the
is
hold until I
1200
contact.
and above.
Roger.
540, sorry,
Control
504
for
is
Dodge.
890.
Orange 1741, level 340, inbound Bimbo, request descent.
Let's see what they're saying here. Let's just follow it.
Orange 1741, we will go there. Walk 5231.
502.
Walk 5231,
Sorry.
Orange 1741.
Easy 1 to Charlie, you are cleared to descend to flight level 160.
522.
So should I climb back up? T1 to 0 is T1 to Charlie?
Easy 1 to Charlie, stop descent, flight level 70, maintain 70.
522. 2000, right?
So maintain 70 is T1 to Charlie.
Alpine 732 with Mike, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Mike Alpha 520. Mike Alpha
Alpine 732 with Mike, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH
520 is
1016.
1200. So let's just do 1200.
You want tank vector messaging 150, clear now at approach on the 10.
504 will be 890.
You want tank vector, apologies, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 1023, and
502.
I'm heading, clear now at approach 10.
Says 390. I'm just going to leave it like that. runway is
City 1 Tango, QNH
195.
1023.
Okay, let's do the runway. Runway altitude. Elevation 146. We need to adjust that. Okay, that's close to 150. And it's 196 here. So I think we're set. So we're going to do the runway fixed page. We already did that. Okay.
And all stations, visual control is closed. Unicom 122.8. Boa tarde.
Abraço.
Now.
Hi.
Oh, he's gone offline. He's getting a little bit stressed. LISBON control is off. That's how it happens. Well, we got halfway across with some air traffic control. Now we're on our own, but that's okay. Where's this rookie going? Not going to be a factor for us. And so there's planes. No planes going to be a factor for us. Only planes coming back in our direction. Let's see the TCAS mode. So at Gansu, how are we doing on the fuel? So let's just say it's 500 pounds more that we're going to be landing with. If that is the case, then our landing weight will be 149.6. So 150.1. So 150.1. If we do a flaps 30, we will want heavy duty braking because it would be nice, we can work it out, if we can vacate at Bravo. You see that? It would be nice if we could vacate at Bravo instead of going, because your other choice is to go all the way to the end. Well, there's a little turning point halfway to the end, and then another point above. So if you can stop dead right at Bravo, then you know, it saves you a lot of backtracking. So what do we think that distance is? It's maybe impossible. I would say that is 60% of that distance. So let me just do the math. So it's about 5475. Okay, so weight 150.1. elevation says 150. Outside air temperature for Madeira. I guess you gotta go to 122.8. Okay, outside temperature is 68 Fahrenheit. QNH is hectopascal is 1016. Float nothing. Headwind looks like it's 14 knots. So I'm going to have to do a VREF additive difference, but the distance was 5475 by, oh, can't even do it. I can't even make that turning. So we'll do it max auto. That still won't make it. I mean, is there any point? Let's just do auto brakes 3, manual brake as much as we need, and then, well, let's do max brake auto. Okay, max brake auto, and we should be able to do that second in between turnaround point. Nobody's behind us, so we're not really concerned about that. So we'll just do auto brake max and stop when we can. Alright, so one of the things I wanted to do was figure out what is our VRAF. So our wind component, our runway is 4049. Runway is wind direction is 040, and wind speed is 14 knots. Oh, there's no gust, which is amazing to me. 14 knots. And so our VREF additive is 7. So 7 knots. So we should be able to stop at 6,000 feet, and ultimately we've got 9,000 available. So I think we're set on that. Lead row, so we're going to be managing our own descent. So I would say we're at 370, so let's just make an in-between at 170 and manage it from there. Okay, we just crossed Narta. Let's check out what our weights are doing. Narta it was 12.8. Yeah, that's 500 pounds. And we'll have another opportunity at roll art on top of our descent to figure out if we need to adjust the calculation for our landing weight. So our top of descent is in 139 miles, and we're going to be there at 1924. So it's in about 23 minutes. We'll start our descent. No worries. So just working out, we're going to be working out what our configuration is going to be. So we're going to be level at 2000 at Mike Alpha 526, and we're going to be already there at 195 knots. So 195 knots is definitely at least flaps 1. We'll see. And then at 1528, we basically want to be fully configured by, pretty much fully configured by 522. That's max. We could go slower if we needed, like we're going to need 7 plus 147, which is 154. So that's, we should be fully configured by Mike Alpha 522. We don't have any intercept. Do we have a, yeah, our climb will be to 3,000 feet, just approach. We're going to be going off. As soon as we go off autopilot, that's when we can reset it to 3,000 feet. And missed approach, you can see the pattern, get to Monarch and hold it if necessary, and as published at 3,000 feet. All of this, we'll probably go manual starting between Mike Alpha 522 and Mike Alpha 520. Mike Alpha 520 is going to be 1,200 feet. Yeah, so I think that 520 is when we'll go manual. Right, so it's going to be 17, flight level 170 is our initial descent. Okay, we're seeing somebody on our scope. Let's figure out who he is. That's it. It looks like it's a TUI. No, it's to our right. So it's this one. We just missed the other one. So it's Finnair is going to Helsinki. That's estimated en route time of 5 hours. 5-hour flight. He's too far away for us to see. Yeah, my first good sweets of coffee. It's not always that you don't have a congestion coming in to this airfield. So we should feel lucky. Roll hour is 105 miles away. Isn't it interesting how roll hour and our top of descent is almost exactly at the same place? Alright, things get busy quick, so let's pick out what our stands were. A6 parking, A6, A5 or A7. So we'll shoot for A6. So lead row 1 Papa arrival. Very clear day. Theirs is a 4-hour flight. Sven is the captain. Hours I've accumulated. 1,182 hours and 21 minutes on VATSIM since 2000, towards the end of 2010. Let's see if we can see Sven on the way. Flight level 258 at the moment. I'm sure he's climbing. Oh, that might be him. Oh, I think he's going over speed. Yeah, he's multi-timing. You know, the only reason why I'm not doing a flaps 4 landing is because sometimes it gets a little bit more difficult to control the aircraft when you're on flaps 40 versus flaps 30. So I'll do it if we're dealing with a very short runway. This runway is not really super short, and I'd rather maintain my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okie doke. Looking forward to this arrival. It's not the most difficult landing approach. There is a visual VOR approach which requires you to navigate more, and it's also tighter spacing. But this is a little bit more of an expanded version of that, and it's you know, using normal waypoints. So I think it's for the fact that I haven't flown in here in a long time, I'm taking a reasonable approach. Okay, so first thing first, let's reset our mode control panel altitude to flight level 170. You know, the plane's not going to go down to that level, start going down to that level until top of descent is reached. But at least we don't have to wind this at that point. And if any air traffic control comes on before then, we can make parking spots are further to the south on this terminal, so I'm not worried about not having any of our places to park. Alpha 6 is my first choice, and the reason for Alpha 6 is when you look at the tower view, it gives you the clearest picture of your aircraft out of the three that I selected. So let's hope Charles Bruce does a good job. I think this is a captain's only landing, and he's got a little bit more hours than I do in VATSIM since 2011. He should be fine. Look at it, he's already turning. And he's at 873 feet. He's going to be fine. So you see Porto Santo, there is an airport there. Sometimes when you want to practice your visual approaches into Madeira, it's a good idea to take off from Porto Santo, which is only a short distance away. You can practice to your heart's content. Okay, Roller is coming up. Okay, we're going to be a little heavier than our plane. Not sure it's going to make a difference on the speed. Let's check the METAR. For Madeira. No change. Oh, it has gone down to 11 knots. Headwind. QNH 1016. 1.5 now. So let's just call it 7 more than what we have. So 0.7 more, so it's 150.3. No change. Our additive is still going to be 7 knots, so we're going to be setting at 155 for our landing speed. And we are at Roller. Unicom traffic, Air Portugal 38 Mike. Now descending from flight level 370 for 170, bound for Madeira Funchal. Okay guys, this is going to be exciting. Descent checklist. Okay, pressurization, landing altitude has been set. Recall checked. Auto brake set to 3. Landing data VREF. Okay, flaps 30, 148 and plus 7 knot additive 155. An approach briefing has been completed. Descent checklist complete. Three aircraft on the ground. Still think we're okay with our parking position. Alright, let's figure out our next descent to is going to be, let's do 4,000 for Mike Alpha 534. Mike Alpha 534, 4,000 and above. I'd like to strap everybody in by flight level 250. Okay, we're beginning to see things. I think that might be Porto. Oh no, it's another island here. No, that is to my left. So I'm thinking that might be Porto. Well, we'll see. the wing view to see when we're roughly abeam the airfield. Okay, 250, let's put folks in the seats. Anybody there until we got to probably in the vicinity of Porto Santo. Yeah, I think that's Porto Santo to the left. What Lidro actuals look for 11.3. That is 0.9. Now we gotta add more, so that's 149.6, 150.5, 150.5. I think we're still on the plan. Okay. Porto Santo. It must be Lima Papa Sierra. Give a shout out to Madeira. You know, I'm thinking these aircraft on the ground are just watching the planes come in. I don't think there's anybody behind me. Is there? Let's see. No. Not really. Not for a while, anyway. Madeira traffic, Air Portugal 38 Mike is descending through flight level 168 for 4,000. Currently inbound to Madeira, 70 miles, expecting runway 5 approach Madeira traffic. And that is Porto Santo. Engine start switches to continuous. Take a peek out the left side to see if we can see the runway. This scenery, I want to say it's Aerosoft, actually comes with not one but 2 airfields, and it includes the Porto Santo airfield as well as the Madeira Funchal. Those are 20 miles away. It's closer than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you store any electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate, as use of such devices could interfere with the electronic landing equipment on board the aircraft. In final preparation for landing, please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seat butts are in the upright position, and your tray tables are stowed. Any hand luggage should be underneath the seat in front of you or placed in the overhead locker. The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin
Porto,
one last
Santo.
time to complete their final
114
compliance check and to collect any remaining cups or glasses.
So, there's the island. You see a runway on it? I think I see a building. Funchal in the distance. Porto Santo, but where the heck is the airfield? I need to be closer to see it. This is viewed from Porto Santo. Alright, well, we're passing Porto Santo. And I would say let's just be prepared to reset to 2000, which is the altitude from which... Funchal traffic, Air Portugal 38 Mike now descending through 6,700 for 2,000 feet, and expecting our landing to be at 1947 Zulu in about 11 minutes.
Madeira traffic, Friday, 38 for... I will wait a little.
Okay, you're a bit crackly, but if you are confirming, that's great. Air Portugal 38 Mike.
Rider 38 for I stop time. I don't know.
I don't know what he's saying. I wish I did, but okay, we've been flying for 1 hour and 16 minutes so far. So we have another decel point before Pilim, and Pilim we're going to be at 230 knots, so we're still good for flaps up. How many are waiting on the ground there for me? Oh, somebody else is there. Oh, standard. Standard. Okay, we're 26 miles away, 1947, 9 minutes away from landing. Okay, let's get a bit more granular here. Overhead Pilim. We got a long way to go at 2,000 feet.
2,500.
That's the airfield there. Yeah, that's the airfield. Let's just take it down to 1200. We'll go manual then. And then when we disengage back to 3000.
Madeira traffic, Ryanair 384. Airport to car, you taking 05 or 24?
If that was for Air Portugal 38 Mike, we are taking a 02.
Okay, taking off, so runway 05.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I meant runway 05, Air Portugal 38 Mike.
Roger, Ryanair 384.
Okay, so he's a Ryanair, and I think he's taking off. Yeah, you can see him, he's on a roll. Okay, Ryanair, I have visual of you taking off now on the takeoff roll. Air Portugal 38 now. flaps 15. And flaps 30.
Madeira traffic runway 384.
154. We're going to be automatically coming down. Okay, landing checklist. Landing checklist. Okay, engine start switches, continuous speed brake armed. Landing gear is down and flaps set. Green lights. Okay. We'll take off red. Mike Alpha 520.
Terrain, pull up, terrain,
3000
pull up,
for Mr.
terrain,
Coach.
terrain, pull up, terrain, pull up,
Set this back to
terrain,
3000
pull up,
for Mr.
terrain,
Coach.
pull up, terrain, pull up, terrain, pull up, terrain,
Check.
pull up, terrain, pull up, terrain,
To
pull
all
up,
white.
terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up, terrain, pull up, terrain, pull up, terrain,
Okay, one red.
pull up, terrain, pull
Two
up,
reds, two whites.
approaching,
05.
terrain, pull up, terrain, pull up,
300.
Check. Whoa.
terrain, pull up,
100.
terrain, pull up,
30. 20. 10.
terrain,
Ooh.
pull up, terrain, pull up,
Oh, that was airy. Manual braking. Oh my god. Sorry, Pax.
Approaching 2, 3.
Okay, let's turn here. Okay, that's gotta be the worst landing in my life. Oh boy. Not so good. And it didn't help that I had GPWS cautions, which is not, yes, you'd get the cautions, but you're anticipating that they'll be there. So they're just a distraction. So I've got to just remember to do the GPWS inhibit switches for this arrival in the future. Okay, so we were looking for parking A6. Oh, come on. 6. Did he take my stand?
Madeira, Ryanair 6 miles time to descent, 270.
Approaching 05.
Yeah, I think we got it right next to the Porter. Oh no. I think you need to take A7. Okay, A7. APU on the bus. Okay, parking, and we are parking at 1953 and we're powering down. APU is off, all the fuel's off, electric's off.
Passengers bus is coming.
So is there an aircraft coming? So this Porter next to me. Oh, did I? 1954 is that our arrival time? And fuel remaining.
Passengers deboarding starting.
10:369 and elapsed time 1:25:27 and takeoff time was 1821 and 1946. There's the people coming off the plane. Ah, there's the aircraft coming in. See if they do a better landing than me.
Traffic.
Gosh, I need to practice this. I did not do a good landing. I think I need to do the trend vector and the line. Oh, he must have another scenery because he's underneath the runway. Yeah, don't know what happened to him. Okay, well, there you have it, folks. Sorry to disappoint with a poor landing, but I'll try better next time. Alright, we'll catch you on the next one. I probably will be flying tomorrow, Sunday. Just not sure what I'll be doing. Anyway, probably be live streaming. We'll catch you later. Thanks for watching this video.